The Ekurhuleni Metro Police Department says motorists whose vehicles were impounded before the 31st of December 2023 risk losing them. The authorities have given people until next Friday to collect their vehicles or have them disposed of. Joining us is Superintendent Marie Mashishi, spokesperson for the EMPD. Superintendent, thank you so much for joining us this Saturday evening. Tell us more about this warning that you've put out and how many vehicles roughly are we talking about here?
The city of Ekurhuleni calls on owners of vehicles that were impounded by Ekurhuleni Metropolitan Police Department before the 31st of December 2023 to come and collect their vehicle on Friday, 12 July 2024. It will be 3 o'clock, 1500. And around 141 vehicles are kept at EMPD pounds.
And for now, Superintendent, would you say you have about 141 of those vehicles that need to be picked up or that can be kept for now?
Yes, we have 141 vehicles that are kept for now. The vehicle was stayed there in Ekurhuleni County for 120 days.
Okay. What are some of the reasons for these cars being impounded as well?
Some of the vehicles were impounded after they were involved in an accident or for contravention of the National Road Traffic Act of 93 of 1996 or the city bylaws.
So why specifically cars impounded before the 31st of December 2023 and not this year?
No, we never stop pounding the cars. Accidents are happening every day. Since January, we impounded many cars because accidents do happen and motorists are still disobeying the rules of the road, the rules and regulation of the road, obstructing the road, and etc. Yeah. So we never stop pounding. We're still pounding even now.
And if you can explain the procedure for those who want to make use of this deadline that you've put out as well, where should they go and what documents do they need to bring to make sure that they collect their vehicles as well?
Yes, we have 4 pounds that are functional around Ekurhuleni, which is Alberton, Kempton Park, Boksburg, and Brakpan. So the motorists are asked to go to one of the pounds. In Alberton, they will speak to Inspector Dirani, Meki Dirani on 011 999 8703 or Constable Bukiwe on 011 999 2270. In Boksburg, they can speak to Inspector Anastina Meko on 011 999 9107. In Kempton Park, they'll speak to Inspector Dennis Nedebeloni on 011 999 1802. In Brakpan, they can speak to Inspector Ntudu Njogo on 011 999 9568. Or they can contact the overall commander, which is Superintendent Dorothy Khwatla on 074 413 2215 or Johnny van der Merwe, which is the director, on 082 956 2539. And the documents that are needed are vehicle registration certificate, proof of ownership, owner's identity document, and pound fees.
And speaking of those pound fees as well, Superintendent Mashishi, what will those penalties be, or will it vary depending on how long your car has been impounded for?
Yes, we're charging 170 per day for storage pounds. It's going to be 361 of administration fee and 1,640 for the small for the small vehicle. 2,810 for vehicle above 3,500 kilograms, which is we're talking about the buses and the trucks.
Okay. And if per se, perhaps somebody who has had their car impounded or their vehicle impounded wants to query that amount, are there avenues and channels that they can go to?
You cannot query the amount, provided if there are some, remember, sometimes people are involved in an accident and sometimes it's they sustained serious injuries and then went to hospital. Sometimes others are sustained fatality. So those, they can come and apply for what you call a reduction. So they're applying at the pounding. For the pounding that I mentioned in Alberton, Boksburg, Kempton Park, and Brakpan, and to the overall commander, which is Superintendent Marie, and to the director also, and it will go to the chief of police for authority.
Superintendent Marie Mashishi, thank you so much for your time and just giving us all that information that we need as well. And just to reiterate what the superintendent said there as well, if you are one of those residents of the city of Ekurhuleni where your vehicle has been impounded before the 31st of December 2023, you can go to Alberton, Brakpan, Boksburg or Kempton Park. Really appreciate that update.